complicated. I'm in the future. You're in the past. Don't you realize that? You're a memory to me. I don't even remember you guys. What? It's like you're like in the 21st century or something. I don't know. That's a long time ago from my point of view. But anyway, I'm happy you're here, and I hope you'll enjoy the show. So, to begin with, I just want to tell you a little bit about the future before we bring on some of our special guests. As you may not know, I mean, some people may find the future to be a scary place. I don't know. You may think the future is dangerous or perplexing. But I'm here to tell you, the future is wonderful. Wonderful place. I can't get enough of it. And sometimes I come back to the past just to say hi to everybody here and see what's going on where I used to live back here in the past. But trust me, when you get to the future, you'll know why I love it. I could tell you more about the future, but first, I want to ask you this question. What are you doing here? You may think that you came here to see a show, or you don't know why you came here. Maybe you just saw the show advertised and you thought, hey, that could be fun. But that's not what happened. See? The truth is, I commanded you to come here tonight. That's right. This was all my plan, to bring you here. I mean, that's why there's so few of you, right? I could only get a few people and get into their head and make them show up here tonight to do my bidding. And once you leave here, you'll never be the same. Never. You're fully infected by the Weirdos now. You'll never be normal again, as if you were normal before. Some people think they're normal, but they're wrong. There's no such thing as normality. Normality is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Why, what is normal anyway? Average things? Things you expect to happen? Things that happen every day? Is that what's normal for you? I put it to you, there's no such thing as normal. Everything that happens is strange. Everything that happens is unexpected. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen at any moment. That's right. That's the truth. So now, I'd like to bring up, oh my God, I'm listening to the spaceship. Hold on. This is complicated here. Oh, that's better. Whew. It's scary in here, believe me. You have to know what you're doing when you're operating a spaceship. It's very dangerous. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to bring in one of our guests. She doesn't know that she thinks she's already on the air, but she hasn't been on the air yet. She's just finding out now that all the things that she's done that she thought was already on the air haven't been seen by anybody but herself, but that's all right. She'll understand. She'll feel much better about it later. So, I'm going to bring her on. She's a clean girl, clean like Tide, and she's performed here at Dixon Place. I know she's well known to the community here, and this is her. This is my friend Maux. Say hi, Maux. I think.
Hey,
Hi,
go.
Hi, Maux. I'm glad you could be here. You know, the show just isn't the same without you. Any moment. So tell us, Maux. Your move.
Oh, I twisted my back.
Your back is twisted. That's interesting because my mind is twisted. Is that like a similar thing? Twisted back, twisted mind?
Yeah, and I already have a bad back. I use this. Yeah.
It's funny, you have a bad back, I have a bad mind. It's like we're the same person, except your back is my mind. Hey, I want my mind back.
I use the wheelchair.
That's very attractive. It's a good look for you. Hey. You can move better than I can. You're really mobile, Maux.
Well, I'm packing up here in Astoria because I'm moving to a bigger location.
Bigger is better. That's what I heard. I'm
Because
glad.
I have wheels. They take up a lot of room.
I know, but see,
but I'm not weak.
Weak?
So I thought I could lift the air conditioner, but
please,
then the window messed up.
If there's one thing we can say about you, Maux, it is that you are not weak.
I'm not weak. I'm strong. I exercise.
You may be faux, but you're not weak. Now,
no, my nerves are messed up. They're just miscoordinated.
I understand. I have that problem all the time. You know, in the future, we'll be able to fix that with machines. Oh, I think we lost her. Oh, no, we got a new call. John, you interrupted us. We had a guest on. Oh, my God. It's out of control, ladies and gentlemen. That was a different guest from a different night. That was John Yodice, our co-host. I don't know why he suddenly showed up when Maux was trying to make her appearance. Let's see if we can get Maux back. I feel bad about interrupting her appearance like that. Hold on. Oh, here she comes. All right. Wait. Sorry about that, Maux.
Am I on the show again?
You're on the show live, yeah. It was just that another guest called in somehow and interrupted you. I didn't think that would happen. It's never happened before. It's the first time ever, but you know, that's the way it goes here on Weirdos. But anyway, so Maux, tell us more about what's going on with your move and your life and your nerves and all that.
Well, as of next week, I will have access to the sidewalk.
The sidewalk?
Which is a big accomplishment for a human being.
Well,
yes.
Indeed. I haven't been on a sidewalk in 600 years.
And so it would have cost my landlord $10,000 minimum to renovate the place.
Understood.
So I'm moving, and he paid the broker's fee.
That's good. That's good.
I didn't get any handouts. Thank you very much. I didn't get HUD.
Yeah.
HPD, HRA.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. But
I'm a great advocate. My mother thinks I should go to school for social work.
I think that's a great idea. The problem is that you need to be more social. You have to if you're not being social. You know what I mean? Socialize. You know, like socialized medicine.
There's more light on the subject. Wisconsin's really great. See how clean I am.
Yes.
I do have clean clothes.
Time. Cleaner than time. Fit to be time. You know, I was
wanted to all this shit from
I wanted to suggest that slogan, make time. How come they never said fit to be time? They never used that slogan. It's so obvious. It writes itself. Fit to be time. Right? It should have been the slogan. I can't believe.
Yeah, but you know people can't spell.
Well,
don't say that.
That's okay. I want to give. I'm willing to give that away in the public domain. If someone works for Tide and they want to tell them about it. So Maux, I see your feet, and we see that you can charge your iPhone there. That's very helpful.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, charge it up.
I dropped it. I
You
dropped it.
That's why we saw the floor so well.
Yes, because I moved the stupid freaking air conditioner today, like I was a person with strength.
You are a person with strength. You have more.
Well, you know, I haven't been able to exercise because I haven't been able to get out. Even though I can't walk down the street fine, I can still get out and like motor around and get, you know, exercise and strength building stuff,
Yes.
you know.
You could do that.
Another
And
that.
What about mental exercise?
Mental exercises. Yeah.
You know,
I do mental exercises.
Do you think about things?
Could probably do more.
All right.
I had to do crosswords last year when I broke my shoulder.
Yeah.
My head really hard too.
Oh.
That's good. I was forgetting simple words. That was really annoying.
Oh. I love it. You know, sometimes I'm trying to think of a word and instead I come out with a different word. Does that ever happen to you?
I couldn't think of the word fire hydrant recently. I'm like, you know, the thing that puts out the thing.
But sometimes I'm finishing a sentence and out comes the wrong fuse box. Does that ever happen to you?
Don't piss on it.
Anyway, listen. You know, we're live on stage here at Dixon Place, and we should probably entertain people a little bit. Would you mind reciting a poem for everybody?
Reciting a poem?
Yeah, you know, just something spiritual. You know, something that you want to express to the world, and you know that sort of thing. You know, I'll provide some sort of accompaniment, and you can create a sort of a poetic experience for the audience here. You know, because it's Dixon Place, it's like an artistic crowd. You know, they're like intellectuals and stuff. You hear the music, right? So you do something poetic to this.
All right. Come get your palm red. Palm red free for the Reds, especially the communist Reds.
That's good. That's
no.
good.
I love this country. Great country. Great to be you and me. Just do it Nike swoosh. Great country. Come. Get your palm red. You. Everything.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Keep going.
Shutdown. That's from an old play. I don't know. That monologue. It's not like Jackson though. My hair looks blonde on this.
Yes?
I sent you a picture of me as a kid. I look exactly the same with the same haircut. Now I'm 8 years old.
You're still a kid. You're not at all, Maux.
I look exactly the same. I really have not changed.
You're younger than you were then.
I know my teeth, but other than that, I have not changed. Actually, I have baby teeth in that picture. You have it. I sent it to you.
Guess how old I am?
I didn't know anything poetic except for be good to one another.
Yes.
Tolerate.
Yes, tolerance. Even better than tolerance. How about acceptance? It's good.
Yeah. Where's me tolerating you?
I guess I can barely tolerate it, but I can accept. Acceptance is good. It's hard. You know, it's like the 5 stages of death. You know, there's anger,
Denial, right.
bargaining, come on, one more. And then there's depression.
Where does vengeance fit in? I forgot.
With the hyphen?
In the 5 stages, vengeance. There's vengeance?
No. There's no vengeance. You don't take
vengeance. There's no vengeance? Oh, bummer.
That's the Sweeney Todd thing to think about. That's a different thing.
Great.
You take vengeance, you die. No, I'm talking about when you're gonna die, anger, denial, bargaining, depression, and then finally acceptance. I accept death. You know, but it could be anything. You could, not want to accept your life, Okay, so listen, Mo. I'm going to let you
It's
go.
best to change your mind.
I'm going to let you go and move on to another guest.
Okay.
But can you Skype in another night? Can you come back for a different show?
Yeah, I want to, in real life,
In my life?
when I move to the city,
Okay.
when I'm a citizen of Manhattan again.
Well, no, I mean, yes, of course. No, I just mean via Skype. You can come into the show again.
I love this story. I love it. But being exiled in Queens is no fun.
No, exile on Main Street is no fun. But,
especially when I'm dependent on wheels.
Hey, be lucky. At least you've got a body. Some of us don't even
This is
have.
my walker.
Yes? Show us
I'm
your walker.
selling it. It's fucking awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't selling it.
All right.
You can probably see my wheelchair now.
Now listen, Mo, we're gonna move on to another guest now, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you another night. You'll Skype in another night, I hope.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everybody. No,
Faux,
sir.
Mo. Thank you, Faux. Thank you. Let's hear it for Faux, everybody. Thank you, Mo. There she goes. Oh boy, wasn't that wonderful? I'll tell you, there's nothing that's better for me than having these guests. Now, we did have a guest before it that I kind of dumped there because John called in and we weren't ready for him. Let's see if we can get John back. John's been on the show a lot, and I'm really grateful to him for what he's done for the show. So we'll just see if he's there now. Then again, maybe he's not there, and we'll have to move on to the local guy. But as I told you, Robert Hamilton might have mentioned you before the show. You can come on the show yourself right now from the audience if you'd like to pick up your smartphone and call Weirdos 999, or you can dial 1-800-WEIRDOS. Don't do that, though. That's just the phone. That's boring. Oh, is that John? Look, we've got John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Okay. Sorry, we couldn't hear you for a second there. We hear you now.
I made a sandwich, so I tried calling a bunch of times and I missed it.
You missed the show because of the sandwich?
Yeah. And I didn't know that I could just interrupt you.
Well, yeah, but that's not fun. You don't want to do that. If you leave a message, then it's like you're not really here.
Right.
But you're here, and we can hear you. You're live on stage now again. You're back at the theater.
Hi, puppies.
You have your friend? Did you bring your friend with you?
Oh, Mr. Horseface?
Yeah, that guy. That's what I meant. John knows what I mean. That's the great thing about John. I can speak to him in shorthand because he knows what I mean.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just,
John's at home.
I have to cast the black magic that will bring life into him.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the ceiling of John's apartment. Isn't that exciting?
First cloth.
A live ceiling here at Dixon Place. Okay, John, show us what you got. John brings a friend with him wherever he goes.
Come to life, Mr. Horse. Nay! He lives! Oh, hold on, I have to rearrange his organs.
But John, a horse is a horse, of course. Of course, a horse would be a horse. Of course. If you know what I mean.
Mr. Horsehead is just a lifeless shell. I have to give him life every day.
I don't even, it's not, I'll tell you the theme of the show this week. The theme of the show here is, it's important, but it doesn't matter. That's the theme of the show for this week. It's very important, but it doesn't matter. You get it?
No. Nobody gets that.
Good, because if anybody got it, then they might understand. And if anybody understood, then they might know. And if anybody knew, then they might be here. And if they were here, I'd be talking to them. Like these people I'm talking to right now. Once upon a time, there was a horse. The horse's name was not John. The horse's face was not John's face. John had a separate face that he used to look at the horse, but the horse didn't like that. So the horse attacked John over and over again until John no longer existed. The horse destroyed John's existence and turned John into a non-existent entity. As John's existence ceased to exist, things got sadder and sadder. And before we knew it, any moment, we didn't like John. Your eyes open, and we were just like the horse. What could happen? Of course. Any moment. Of course. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen. Any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen. Any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know what could happen. Any moment. So keep your eyes open. You never know. But I knew. Yes, that's right. Tell us about it, John. The horse. The horse.
What the hell happened? What's going on here?
Oh, we lost him. Oh, he's back.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, we hear you, John. We hear you. We see you and we hear you and we love you, John. We couldn't do the show without you and we wouldn't do the show without you and we don't do the show without you.
Hey.
Horse? Can I tell you a story about a horse, John?
Sure.
This is an ancient proverb. There once was a king who wanted to purchase an amazing horse. He wanted the best horse that he could find. And so he employed a horse trainer to find him a great horse. And he said to the horse trainer, I want you to find me a great horse. And the trainer said, I can do that, but I'm busy right now. So I'm going to let you work with a student of mine, a protege, whose name is Maux. And Maux will find you a horse, and I can promise you that he is in no way my inferior. So the king decided to go with the advice of the horse trainer and get a horse from Maux. And he met with Maux and he said, now Maux, I need you to get me a horse that is really fantastic, and I need it to be a white stallion. It's very important that it be a white stallion and it be amazing. And it took a long time for the horse to arrive, and the king became impatient. And eventually, the horse arrived, and it was a coal-black mare. Not at all a white stallion. And the king, very angry, went back to the original horse trainer and said, well, you know, your friend's made quite a mess of things. I wanted a white stallion. And what did I get? I got a coal-black mare. Now, what kind of friends do you have there? Maux sucks. And the trainer, who by the way is me, if you didn't know, the story's about me. I said to the king, I said, oh, Maux is even better than I thought. In fact, he's twice the trainer I'll ever be. You see, in being so wise he ignores the superficial. He cannot see what is not essential. So even though you asked him for a white stallion and he gave you a black mare, I promise you, what he has done is chosen the most superlative horse for the qualities that only he can understand. And the king went back and tested the horse and found out that indeed it was a superlative horse. That's the story, John.
I'm just glad that the horse made friends at the end.
Isn't that sweet? How the horse, in the end, worked it out.
And he became superlative.
Superlative. A superlative horse, John. A superlative horse.
A superlative horse,
That's
John?
right.
A
No,
superlative
John,
horse?
you're not a superlative horse. I'm telling you a story about a superlative horse. Okay, John, I'm going to have to cut your appearance short tonight because we have some guests in the audience and I don't want to cheat them out of their time. Yeah, thanks, John. Okay, so that's John Yodice, everybody. My erstwhile co-host, John Yodice. So we do have a guest live here in the audience. Two of them, in fact. Very important people. One of them used to work with me a long time ago and then transformed into another person. And then the other one I barely know, but it doesn't matter. So we'll bring them up now. Yeah, come on up, guys. Go ahead and come on up to the microphone, and let's hope that the mic is working.
Good morning, Weirdos. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring you up on the big board here. Okay, and now we can even see you. You see that you can be seen. Okay, so I'll try not to screw up your bit too much, guys, but it is my show.
You know, it's Weirdos TV.
It is Weirdos TV, so if it gets a little weird, then you're in the right place. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. I mean, what did you come here to do anyway?
Well, after, we left Verge and the great Jeremy Halpern and Tom Richford and the Joseph Glickman house,
Yes.
I created Murray Gillbacker Entertainment Limited and the 99 Cent Store Theater.
Ah. And what does that mean?
Well, I'm trying to get this shtick going, but it's so hard to find devotees.
Everything is hard.
It's extremely difficult, Mr. Jeremy.
Well, I think the point is it's difficult, but it's not complicated. It's simple. It's simple. It's just hard. You know what I mean?
So we got this little shtick here we wrote.
Okay, Sticky. You never know.
Let's take it from the top.
Okay, let's hear your Sticky.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Mr. K, I'm so glad to have the opportunity to get together again here on the big screen here on Weirdos TV with Mr. Jeremy X. Halpern.
That's me. They mentioned me in their
Mr.
act.
G, I'm very happy to be here, too, in this electronic wonderland.
Yes.
I know you are, babe. That's why I'm so glad you're the first member of Murray Gillbacker Entertainment Limited in the 99 Cent Store Theater, and you're worth 80% all the time.
80% all the time.
So, Mr. G, tell me, why did you come back to the avant-garde after all this time? Please.
Yes. I'd like to know that too.
After I left the Joseph Glickman house,
Yes.
I came back after a long time, I'd say about 15 years or more.
15 years.
When I used to think about the avant-garde and how it impacted my view on the world,
Yes.
I think about my experiences in Williamsburg at the time, and now I've been a theater student since 2010. It's a little bit like the old scene, except more academic and less free-flowing like Weirdos TV. When I saw my picture and the old scene on the Laurent Girard website.
Oh, yes, we saw those pictures.
Yes, what you lovely pictures. The Laurent Girard, a French photographer. Laurent Girard website, it brought back fond memories of my past. Basically, back then, it was bringing Verge and the scene to the point of industry.
Yes.
What I meant by that is it could be real in some way and in the shot. And of course, it could be real And of course, and it was becoming real in some small ways. Like some of the people did, in fact, do great works.
Did they?
Like Nina.
Oh.
There's some name. She was from the Living Theater, and Lon Gerard went pro. I was trying to get industry when we did the media circus and any meet of any time. It was industry. That's all we wanted, any kind at all. And if you're in the shot, at what point would you be industry?
You know, Mr. G, we met Martin Sheen during that period at the Living Theater. Remember that?
Yes, yes, I would say that, but that's not really what I was doing.
No, what were
It
you
was
doing?
great to meet the real guy, like A Star Is Born, or am I an extra in a movie? We were trying to get past the idea and the avant-garde. Mr. Jeremy X. Halpern.
That's me. He mentioned me twice.
Said, quote, unquote, I was the first weirdo. I was a telemarketer in the old classic boiler room back in the days. I think one of my most exciting pre-weirdo moments is when I was working as a bill collector in the Times Square area of Manhattan. Ricardo Montalban, remember him from Fantasy Island? He owed a... Yes, that's correct, Mr. Jeremy. He owed a bill. And the collector guys thought it was a joke, and he put the speakerphone on in the office. Nowadays, with the cell phone and the internet, and of course, the more structured office environment, that probably would not have happened.
No.
I was sitting back in the office, and I heard a small man, I think he was Puerto Rican, he screamed really loud, "The plane! The plane!" Then he said, "I'm the boss, the plane." Ricardo Montalban, I thought this was an important matter. "We should not make jokes right now," said Ricardo Montalban. So the supervisor guy said, "I will make your fantasy come true if I get rid of the bill forever." Ricardo Montalban said, "Okay, what do you want?" Then the guy said, "Say, welcome to Fantasy Island."
Welcome to
Welcome
Fantasy.
to Fantasy Island.
Oh, yeah, you do it well.
Ricardo Montalban was getting mad and said, "I will not do that. I feel as though I don't need to pay for this." He said, "Well, it's going too legal." Then the supervisor said, "Why don't you say it?" So Ricardo Montalban said, "You're a hideous little man. I'll do it just for you." And he said, "Welcome to Fantasy Island."
You hideous little man.
Yes, we all clapped and screamed in the office. Ricardo Montalban said that. Then the supervisor said, "Yes, boss." But he did get rid of the bill. I suppose it's a fantasy at a bill collecting office in New
No,
York.
you know what he should have said? After he said Fantasy Island, he should have said, "Con!"
But I just said he's
We will get you caught.
We were people. So, you know, Mr. Day, what do you think of that story?
That story
That's
was
brilliant,
whack,
brilliant.
Mr. G, but it was also brilliant, as Jeremy X. Halpern says. But, you
Yep.
know, I worked in an office where the girl from the X-Files worked, and,
Really?
you know,
Gillian
and Nathan
Anderson?
Lane.
You mean
Nathan Lane had just left the office, you know. When
Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nathan
you mean from
Lane.
the what was that show?
The Nance. The Nance.
producers.
The producers.
No, the
and
Nance. The Nance.
Adam's
The
family.
Addams
The
family,
Nance.
Mouse
The
Hunt,
Nance. He
everything.
You
just
met
did the
all
Nance.
those people.
He did
So
the
anyway,
Nance.
go ahead. You know, the truth is, I love this trash. But back in those days, with the new technology, none of this shit exists. So, what do you think about sympathetic magic?
Well, I would like to hear that story about sympathetic magic and Jonathan Glickman.
Oh, Jonathan Glickman.
Joseph Glickman.
No, Jonathan Glickman, Mr. Jeremy.
I
This is
can't
an
keep them
interesting
straight.
story. Oh, yes, Jonathan Glickman. Years later, after I left the Joseph Glickman house,
Yes.
which became a condo for some rich poser in the new fancy Williamsburg,
Yes.
someone told me at Hunter College, "Is that your brother, Jonathan Glickman?"
Oh.
I said, "Who is that?"
Who's that?
The student guy said, "I saw those pictures of all those losers on the internet the other day, and you were in it." Like, well, what do you think? You're bullshitting anyway. I said, "Who the hell is this Jonathan Glickman?" The snobby theater student said, "Oh, he's the president of MGM Grand in Hollywood." I said, "Well, you know, babe, we did get industry in some way."
That is a weird story. It's also weird that the Glickman house is on Grand Street.
It was on Grand
Williamsburg,
Street
yeah.
in Williamsburg, but you know, I never really got any wood or old holly.
Let's talk about our upcoming project, Mr. G.
And
Yes,
what
talk
project?
about your
Oh,
upcoming
yes.
project. And step into the camera. We can only see one of you.
He's oh,
That's better.
I got it, man.
Thank you.
Killing my steak. All right. Okay, I'll tell you about our shtick together, Mr.
Okay.
K.
Tell us all about it.
Okay. You're the first member of Murray Gillbacker Limited in the 99-cent store theater.
Yes.
I wish I had more groupies, devotees, and followers, but I don't. But let me tell you about this one. This is a show I want to do. It's called Not a Friend of Mime. It's a mix of pantomime and hip-hop. I'm trying to make it as multi-culty as possible. Different types of music in mime and hip-hop characters. There's only 3 principals in the show who don't pantomime or hip-hop. Those 3 characters are only speaking roles in the show. I'm in the show and so are you, Mr. K.
Oh.
And one of my lines is, nobody talks to me anyway. And one of your lines is, you know, Murray, I really never liked mimes. I'm using Murray as my character name. There'll be like 10 or 15 hip-hop and pantomime performers, and the last character of the 3 speaks and says, well, why don't any of these people speak to me?
I wish we had like $2 or $3 billion or $1 trillion to put on this trash right now.
Good idea.
I like it.
Well, you know, it's time to go, Mr. Jeremy X.
Okay.
Halpern.
That's
I really would like to thank you
Well, thank you, John.
and the people at Dixon's, and I'd like to thank Mr. K and our lovely audience.
Yes, thank you, Mr. K, and thank you, John. And thanks for coming on the show. Yes, everybody. John Gilly, everyone. And Mr. K. I mean, Murray Gillbacker. Sorry, John. I can never remember your new name. Okay, everybody. So we've had our guests, and it's been a great show, and it's too bad I can't be with you there physically in person, but I'm happy to be up here on the screen, you know, just by myself on the big screen, and pay no attention to the man back there behind the screens. It's not important. He's no one. Don't look down there in the corner. No, don't look at the corner. That's not me. No, that's someone else. Oh, never mind. I guess you've learned my secret. It really is me back here. And in order to finish up, if I can do this without being too terrible, we will play a little song, if I can. Yeah, John knows this song. Oh. You know this song, John? Remember? You can sing along in the chorus if you want. Okay, this is a song about a place that I really love. Where are you going to? Where are you gonna go now? They're not the problem, you see. You can bring up that light. They're all inside you. You make resistance. It keeps you alive. Don't look for answers. Yes, sir. Just one place to go now. Here we go. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. And the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the grass grows. And the hash is always tastier in Amsterdam. You know that everybody knows where the grass grows. Because it's singing like a lullaby in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. And the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. All right, now let me play a little solo for you.
Everybody knows where the green grass grows. The green grass grows in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. The green grass grows in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. The green grass grows in Amsterdam. I did right. Yeah, Jeremy Salford. You're the co-writer,
Those Dutch, they sure are smart. I knew it from the start. They got this problem, you see? They need more land. Thank you. They cover up the sea. They need security. They practice tolerance over themselves. Here we go. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. And the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. And the hash is always greener in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows. They're singing like a lullaby. They're singing like a lullaby. And everybody knows where the green grass grows. And the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Let me do another solo. How about this one? These guys are riffing. It's totally amazing. There's a big bass solo coming up. You can go totally nuts during that one. I was so happy there. Yeah, sure, they love it, right?
Flatulence is everybody knows where the green grass grows. Green grass grows in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows, and the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Yeah.
Hey, it's a bass solo. Everybody clap.
German rhythm. See that German? Grass grows in Amsterdam.
Grass is always greener in Amsterdam.
Let the dancing begin. Let the dancing begin. Let the dancing begin. Let the dancing begin.
Music. 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 Music.
The dancing begin.
Music.
Well, I didn't see that.
Music.
I didn't see that.
Music.
Well, I didn't
Music.
Okay. All right, we're going to finish off here tonight. Oh, it's getting complicated. The grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the good hash goes. The hash is always tastier in Amsterdam. You know that everybody knows where the good tune goes. Sing it like a lullaby in Amsterdam. Everybody knows where the green grass grows, 'cause the grass is always greener in Amsterdam. Yeah! 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 Okay, everybody, thanks for coming down to the show. And as an extra special surprise, I want you to follow me out this way, because you have to be going out a different way than you came in, because you can't come in the way you came out. And this way is special. Follow me, everyone, this way, this way, this way.